We already know how to add fractions and subtract them with like denominators, right?
Yep.
So if I say I have 2, 6 plus 4, 6, what does that equal?
1 whole. 1 whole. Equals 1.
Because we just add our numerator and our numerator, what happens to our denominator?
It stays the same.
Stays the same. All right. Today we're going to find out what you do when you have a fraction with unlike denominators. I have 1/5 plus 3/4. What do you think I have to do?
Oh, interchangeable.
What are the bottoms called?
Denominator.
Okay, how do I change both of my denominators, Madison? Okay, just like yesterday, when we were finding the least common multiple, that's the same thing we're going to do today with 5 and 4, our denominators. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 4 is 4, 8, 12, 16. We're going to have some trouble with adding, aren't we? And 20. So our least common multiple,
Or you can just add them up. Just multiply them.
or multiply them. But we can find our least common multiple and get 20, which is also going to be our least common denominator. Okay? So let's switch these 1/5 and 3/4.
Got what you did to the bottom. Got
Okay. So what we do here is we take our denominator 1/5. How many times does 5 go into 20?
4.
So we multiply our numerator by
4.
and we get 4. 4 goes into 20 5 times. So 3 times 5. Okay, now let's add this. 4 plus 15 equals?
19.
What's my denominator?
20.
Can we reduce this?
No.
No. If we're not sure, guys, let's not shout out. I don't want just random answers. I want if you really know.
No, you can't.
Okay, you can't reduce 19/20ths.
I would tell them like anytime you have that top number, your numerator, then one less than the denominator.
No.
Oh, there you go. So if I have 7/8, is it simplified?
Yes. Yes. Wait, is that a 9? Yes. Yes.
There you go. There you have it.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let's do another one. Let's do this one on your own, but let's subtract.
Yes. Subtract.
Is it going to be any different?
No.
What are we doing differently?
Subtracting.
Okay. Who can tell me what we have to do? Court. Let's find the least common multiple of 4 and 8. What do you think it's going to be?
You have to use the least common.
Yep.
Yes.
Otherwise,
No, you can use. Why couldn't you use
you can use that, but least common means you won't have to simplify it as much. It's one less step.
I already know
Okay?
this.
One less step. So, my new denominator is going to be what? Hey, what do I do with this fraction?
K times 1.
8 goes into 8 one time, so 7 times 1 equals
7.
My fraction didn't even change. 4 goes into 8 how many times?
2.
So what do I do?
You put down a 2 behind the top of the
I have to multiply my numerator by 2. And then I get 2. So what do I do now?
Simplify. You subtract.
I have to subtract.
No, we're subtracting.
7/8 minus 2/8 equals what?
5/8. And that is.
Am I done?
Yes.
All right. Okay. You guys get to do this one on your own. Go ahead. 6 and 9. What do we start with 6?
Use 6, 3.
6, 3.
6, 12, 18, 20.
Okay, let's do 9.
9, 18. We got one.
We already have one. What is it?
18.
Our least common multiple is 18, which means our least common denominator equals 18. What do I do now? Kaden.
You put a line and you put the 18.
My fraction bar, and I put 18 as the
Denominator.
my fraction bar, and I put 18 as the
Denominator. And then you do 6 times 3.
6 times 3 equals 18. So then what?
5 times 3 is 15.
Okay. What about up here?
9 times 2 equals 18.
So 9 times 2 equals 18.
9 times 2 equals 6.
So now what do I do?
Subtract.
We're adding this time. Okay, so 2 18s plus 15 18s equals what?
17 18.
Is it simplified? How do we know it's simplified? It's 1 less.
And if it's 2 off, then we can simplify.
Okay. What if I add a point? Three-eighths cup of water to a mixture, and I added 1/3 cup juice. How much juice in all would I have?
Let's do it.
3/8 plus 1/3. Real quick. Let's find the multiples of 8. 8, 16.
24. Stop.
Okay, let's do 3.
24. Stop.
Okay, 24. My least common multiple then, which makes it my least common denominator. So, what do I do? You can tell me. JT? Okay, my denominator is now 24. Now what? Josh? How many times does 8 go into 24? 3 times. So now what? I don't add the 3 to the 3. Multiply. So 3 times 3 is?
9.
What about down here? 3 times 1 equals 24.
8.
So 1 times 8 equals 8. 9 plus, remember, we were adding. 9 plus 8 equals?
17.
Now what?
Now you got to do 17 and put your denominator 24.
17 24. Can I simplify?
No.
Is this number prime?
No.
No, but is this number prime?
Yes.
Which means that no number goes into 17 that also goes into 24 except for 1. Greg, did you know what you did wrong?
Yeah, instead of 8, 9.
All right. You guys are good to move on.